Bonjour, hello, welcome to another video, Max Mountain World. I'm down at the Grand Cabane restaurant just now in 1650 down at the main station, and as you saw at the beginning of the intro there, I got the navette down. Rather than bring the car down, try and get it parked up, worry about whether I'm leaving it too long or someone's going to ticket it or I'm taking someone's space even. Bit of respect, but it allows me just to have an apple juice or two for lunch. Now, I did a video before on my lunch. I'm doing this one a bit different because I've taken the navette down so I don't have to drive back, and what I'm going to do is go up to one of my favourite mountain restaurants, the Chalet de Fontaines, have my lunch up there, maybe another apple juice, not too sure, and then I'm actually going to walk down. So at the end of the video you'll see a few things that I find on the way down as well. So just sat here, got myself an apple juice, get myself organised, get the camera bag set up, microphone, yeah, and get the cameras all ready to go. So also, me being an idiot, forgot to charge the sunglasses, so they're on a quick charge before I go up as well. So here we go, another lunch break, a 4-hour lunch break. I've already passed an hour getting everything ready and coming down and all that stuff. I was a bit late leaving work as well, just one or two things I had to do before I went. So yeah, here we go, lunch in the Alps, lunch in Les-Orres. So quick look at what I'm doing today, and I'm down here where I'm going to take the Prolongis lift up to 1900 meters. Here is obviously 1650. It's only 100 meters above in altitude from Les-Orres 1800, chez moi. Now the restaurant's there, is signalled there, is indicated there. When I'm finished, nice little walk down after to walk off my lunch. So down here, I did notice a couple of electric bikes for sale. I tried one out last week for the first time, very impressive, but a lot of stuff aside of it. You need tooling, you need spare parts, you need all sorts, and really for the number of times that I would be using it, I don't think practical. So the Pole Sport over there, the Pic Vert lift heading up to the Pic Vert restaurant with all its attractions up there, the speed line, the mountain cart and the restaurant itself. And I'm going to take the Prolongis lift up, as I say. So a quick view check, south to south, Lopion Mountain there, a few clouds and stuff, but nothing really threatening, and no forecast for anything disastrous weather-wise. Above here, a lot of split up high cloud above the Écran, the other mountain range, the other side of the valley. Kind of greyish, but that's good because that stops the sun from turning me into a lobster. So yeah, not too bad a day, quite a nice day, just a little breeze here too. And today is the 6th of August, we're at 29 degrees and the temperature 29 degrees, wow, at 1 o'clock. So there we go. Bonjour. Bonjour. Oh, j'attends le prochain. Just got to wait for the barrier to open. Might have company on this one. So I'll head up with this chap. Unsuspecting member of the public. Merci. Oh, a bit wobbly, just setting my bag up there, making sure I wasn't throwing it off the side. Bar down. I'll let the gentleman next to me do this. Bonjour, hello.
Bonjour.
Yeah.
And I'm maybe La Grave.
Yeah.
Biking La Grave.
Ooh,
but,
again,
biking,
it's extreme, you know.
Yeah, and biking solo La Grave.
Yeah. You're just yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes that's better.
Sometimes it's better, but sometimes it's good to have someone on your side if
Yeah.
something happens or something like this.
Yeah, and sometimes, again, good to share the fun, you know.
Yeah, this too.
Just coming up to one of the bottom of the black runs here with
the Magic Woods is awesome.
yeah, Yeah, I don't do this. I do blues, greens and reds.
Yeah.
Or greens, blues and reds.
But the reds in French and France is like double black in Germany.
Yeah.
And Austria.
Yeah.
Another level.
But you try our double black here.
Woohoo. Yeah.
Yeah. So coming up now to the Chalet de Fontaines and view just in a minute or two. And yeah, nice to have a bit of company on the chairlift, a bit of chinwag about stuff, especially to do with other resorts and things we've experienced. So, German gentleman with me today. So just arriving up the Chalet de Fontaines, as is marked, and lunch is getting ever so near. People walking as well, walking with dogs, and I think this lady's taking the next lift up to go up to the very top, up to the Zenith restaurant. But me, no, I'm going to be down here. Doesn't look too busy just now, so should be pretty good. Should be pretty good. And I think this gentleman's carrying on further up the top. You're going further up, yeah?
No, I'm doing my second last run now today to go down to my daughters.
Okay, so the greens and blues from here down are excellent. They're great fun.
I like the rocket.
Yeah, rocket's a good one. Yeah.
So nice to see you. How's your channel called?
I'll tell you in a little minute there. Okay, so bar up and shaky. Bonjour. Well, and I'll run off the side there. Catch this chap getting his bike back. Okay, so Patrick, my company on the chairlift today, he's away doing the rocket run, the red run. So come off the lift and it's just a little walk down here, segregated area, no pedestrians and no bikes. So head down here for a little chalky walk down to the Chalet de Fontaines. So people can take the push-to-air lift down from the Zenith restaurant, and they have this walk opposite to where I'm going, back up to take the lift back down to 1650. So these people looking a bit weary after lunch, coming up that way. I'm going to cut through the grass here. Just a small example of knowing the terrain. These people walking all the way around and down that track, but there is actually quite a well-worn little path down this way as well. Okay, so over to the Ray-Ban shades cam. I don't want to be obtrusive sticking that in front of people's faces. I'll just carry it in front of me. And it's not full up, but there's enough here to create a nice atmosphere, and yeah, quite a good menu up here as usual. So go and take my place. You can see I've got a nice place in the shade over far there. See what kind of reception MaxMountainWorld gets here. Bonjour, bonjour.
Hello Max.
Ça va?
Merci beaucoup.
Hey, ça va? Un demi et je vais manger aussi. Super.
Là ou là-bas?
Non, ici c'est bon.
Tiens,
Merci.
regarde, en plat du jour, j'ai gravlax de saumon
Ok,
et wrap de kebab.
c'est noté.
Ça va?
Cool.
Vas-y, bien joué, vas-y.
So I wasn't here even 1 minute and boom. So that is the menu. Have to have a shot at something plus what was recommended there. Okay, so I didn't quite 100% understand the plate of the day. So I think it's here, the poke bowl. Bullshit, I don't know, that's why I didn't understand it. Salmon, melon, carrot, yeah, that's it. Translate that if you want it, really. Okay, so this in French is called the poke bowl. Ça c'est pour moi? Oui, on est prête? Merci. C'est juste pour filmer l'arrivée. Et voilà, le Pokéball arrives. Wow, awesome. Bon, merci. little bit of confusion what I was doing with the camera there because I was on the shades obviously. But back to the big cam in true Facebook style. This is what's involved here, so don't need to describe that, it looks good. And a bit of a bread accompaniment, and of course the apple juice. A little bit of music accompaniment, shouldn't cause any problems. Cheers. J'ai une petite question. Le saumon
Cru.
Est-ce qu'il est corsé?
Ah. Putain, maintenant c'est chiant.
I had to ask.
Oui.
C'est vrai, c'est corsé?
C'est pas reconnu l'accent?
Non, c'est bon, c'était juste une question de
C'est
curiosité.
du saumon écossais.
Fantastique, le meilleur.
Il est très bon.
Super, merci. Yeah, so the salmon is Scottish. Like it. So I'll munch into this, and then when I'm finished, I'll do the walk down and the tail out. So this is great. There's actually more stuff underneath than you saw in that last take. Couscous, I think. Not too sure, but really is. Wow. I've got to eat this salmon. Salmon, Scottish salmon is just taken to be the best in the world. It's all over the place here, so that's why I had to ask that question. Okay, so that's it until I do the walk down. Thanks very much for watching. So the bread accompaniment was just perfect. A couple of little balls of bread, balls of loaf. The proof is, it's all gone. Wow. Didn't look up too much, but it's quite filling and absolutely delicious. So head away now and walk it off. So the bill, very, very reasonable bill, settled up, and of course the obligatory coffee and a fag after. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that was so good. Always on the alert for passing bikes, crossing over the bike path. Right, so nobody coming. I can take a little unofficial path here. I think this is a walkie path, not a bike path, but dare say a few bikes have been down here, and evidence of animals. Yeah, the cows graze this as well, but look at that for a view to leave after lunch. Wow, awesome. So just walking down this rough bit, and yeah, the animals kept to one side, and the bikes too. I've got that a few times on video as well. Quite a collection of folk there. That's just before one of the jump areas. It's quite a neat one, so yeah, I think they're just kind of getting educated up on what they're about to do. Bit of wildlife. Zoomed in on that one, because anytime I move close to him, he just goes away. And flowers of Scotland. Thistles about everywhere here, and they're a beautiful colour. As usual, hard to know when to stop filming. Look at this. The colours as they come in on this. Don't know if those are edible or not, but they are absolutely beautiful. They are berries. Look, let's go right in. Wow. If they're edible, there's a feast up there. Whoa. Now, I don't know what these are called. I have been told a few times the French name for them, but they grow to a ridiculous height sometimes. This one in front of me is a good, 2-3 feet high. Almost a metre. Beautiful. And they just fall over and collapse at the end of the season. Dozens of them everywhere. Thousands of them everywhere. And as I head home through the forest, the birds rule the forest. The bird song Again, crossover, watch out for traffic. Bonne fin de journée. You hear these before they come, but yeah, there's always the maintenance and all that stuff that goes on here as well. So so very gentle, easy walk down. Not many people, just the odd person going past. And I head on back down to Chalet, the global headquarters of MaxMountainWorld. Top of the tunnel. And a bit of education going on here as well. Final view check. Zoom in a bit. That is awesome.